Hey guys, I'm learning TFT and I'm sharing my learnings with you so that you can learn and I can learn better as well. Welcome back to episode 2 of Learning Lab for patch 15.1b, where I dive into a replay of a very high level challenger lobby, all top 100 players in NA, and we go through every player in the lobby, analyzing their augment selection, line selection, and likely direction of the game. We're going to make predictions on what augments they're going to pick, what direction, and their final placement, compare it with the results, error correct, figure out what we can learn, and hopefully by the end of this analysis, we have a much better understanding of elite level thought processes. We're diving in far deeper than just, zoomed out high level comp stuff. We're getting into the nitty gritty, and particularly to understand how early game analysis influences late game selection, line selection, and then how to optimize augment selection once we know our lines are selected. And in addition, we should be able to get a better understanding of how these comps kind of stack up against each other, how they intersect, because most of the time when we do replay analysis, it's following one linear storyline by one player, but this gets us a more multi-dimensional view of what's happening in the game, especially for a lobby that's so stacked. So I'm going to start with Dishsoap, but we do have YBY1, who's rank 1. We have a double, Casey double, Dishsoap, Kiyoon, Upset Max, a lot of really elite players. I'm really excited to dive into this. This is a tool I created that is able to capture screenshots of different screens. So that way we can very efficiently go through the key points in the game. There is an issue with the Meta Replay player where it kind of shows units and levels here. So that's a bug with the replay tool. So just ignore that. So with that said, let's get started. And I'm going to write down my predictions here for augment, direction, final placement, and then compare with actual. So we're going to start with Dishsoap. This is component anvil portal start, so we get extra items. By the way, I'm going to compare this with my own meta notes that I've created at the start of the patch. If you want to take a look at this, you can check out the description below. Hopefully I'll remember to do that. If I forget, just ping me in the comments. But I'm primarily trying to focus on S and A tier lines, so I'm trying to play more narrow. This is a key idea that DPay talks about in a video I posted from him last patch, or last set. And so with items, we want to skew towards reroll. Dishsoap talked about this a lot 2 sets ago. And comps that have a lot of like high quality units that can be itemized. So on my list, that comes out to Prodigy, AP Flex, Cassante. You have 5 4 costs here. Crew reroll, since you're gonna 3-star everyone, and Gangplank reroll, a bunch of 3 stars, all benefit a lot from having items. I think Karma can benefit too, but not as much because Rise is not a Sork, so it's really these two, and I guess you want to put main tank items on Swain, but yeah, I would say those are the primary lines that I would try to prioritize from a component anvil start. We do have 2 Prodigy already, so from a direction standpoint, I think it's likely that Dishsoap leans towards Yuumi. It can still be AP, like to flex Karma Sork. I think that's less likely. We do have Katarina as well, which wants Edge of Night, JG Guardbreaker, I believe. Let me go back to my notes. No. Oh, she already has Executioner, so she doesn't want JG. So it's Edge of Night, Guardbreaker, Hodge. So we already have Hodge here. So we could also go Cat. And Yeah, I think those are the most likely lines that we take from this spot. We can scout the rest of the lobby to see if anyone's going cat. No cat. Cat. No. Mech with Reverence likely going Gangplank. And then no cat. So cat is pretty open from this spot, though. I think the stronger board is just play around the Ezreal. I think the priority is something like this. I'm gonna assign probability, something like 60% Yumi, 0.5%, 15%. And then if we are gonna go Yumi or cat, either way we want gold because we have enough items. So in general on this portal, I'm gonna write down portal. Probably econ greater than items greater than combat here. So this gives us gold. Oh, by the way, sometimes my crawler or my scraper skips decisions if they happen too fast. Like Dishsoap made the first augment selection refresh too quickly, which isn't ideal. Like I want to optimize that further, but usually that means that's a very quick skip, so I don't think we're like losing out on that much information. RF, I'm surprised that he skipped whatever was here over aura farming. Like, yeah, like this seems tough to work out unless you're like, I guess, really strong and can basically play down an augment until then. I think right now we're leaning left. Disable your shot for the next 3 rounds. This is like AFK, but like even more value. It does give us econ. I mean, for this to even break even with this would take around 10 rounds if you full loss streaked. 9 to 10 rounds, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Like 4-1 breaks even. But then you can like basically start streaking. I feel like I would take time skip over patient study. So I would first roll middle and then left. We're not playing Supreme Cell. That's not good in the meta right now. So I'd probably roll left. Okay, so he does value patient study over time skip. I guess we're saying it breaks even at stage 4, but then for the rest of the game, you get more value from this. Okay, that makes sense. So I think from a direction perspective, I don't think this change. Well, okay, then I think we're basically eliminating cat with that augment selection. So something like this as the likely outcome. I would say this is maybe even like 70-30. Like 60-40. 60-40 is fine. Okay, 3-2. JG, Void Staff, Stone Plate here. This seems very likely to be Yumi now. More like 85% Yumi, 15% Karma, Sork. He's not even holding the Sork units. Let's see. Yeah, like Lucian, no Lux. So this is pretty much guaranteed Yumi at this point. And then I think we want items at this point because we have the gold. With Yumi, we still want because we have void staff here, so we still want like a bunch of items. So I would say items first, greater than combat, and we don't need more econ at this point. Portable forge. Artifact Mana Zane would be really good. Blighting on Mal's we could play for Mal's 3 and Locket are all really good in the stats. And it does fulfill the item goal. I'd roll left, then middle. See if we can find something better than Portable Forge. Glove. We do want Glove for Guard Breaker. But I feel like Portable Forge is probably stronger than that. I'd probably take Portable Forge. Okay. And then on 4-2, let's see what artifact we got. Zonia's. We have both our utility. Still want a Guard Breaker. We're actually quite close to a Mal's 3. We're 4 off. So in this case, even like Heroic Grab Bag may not be that bad. We are for sure Prodigy at this point. Oh, I forgot to predict final placement. Where are we? Dishsoap is currently 3rd. On this spot, I'll say, how high can Yumi cap? Going to win share. Arma caps out higher. Yumi has a higher AVP. So I'm gonna say this is like, I'll say 3rd or 4th. I'll make a 2 placement prediction. And then as far as augments go, I think we have enough items. This just wants to be combat, greater than items, greater than econ. Oh, bronze for life. I don't think... How many traits is this? 4 traits? So that 12% damage amp. We have 1 extra item. I don't think it's Tesla Coil. Although Tesla Coil is combat, and we do want combat. We don't need more mana gen, so let's roll middle first. I think we'd rather have damage amp than this, so roll middle first. Huh. Tesla Coil that good? Piercing sight, true damage. I don't think we need sword, so it's either roll right, take left. If we think the Tesla Coil and Piercing Sight are about the same level, then we should roll to see if we can get something significantly better. Like, what would we want to look for that's a lot better? Let's see. Water Lotus, Unbound Arcana. Okay, Unbound Arcana would be really good. I guess he really values Tesla Coil. Huh. Okay, so what did he pick Tesla Coil over? Piercing Sight. And Piercing Sight. for Prodigy Yumi. I might be sleeping on this. I wonder what did Dishsoap rate this? A tier? Oh, okay. It's because we have extra item components and we have basically 2 more full items than normal. Okay, that makes sense. So when we have extra items, it makes this Tesla coil more valuable. Okay, cool. So that covers Dishsoap. Let's go to YBY1. So open sword, open belt, holding the NARS. This opener is pretty weak. Looks like he made 10. So as far as augments go, he wants econ, items, and scaling combat greater than combat. And then, I mean, also he just wants direction. Wants direction. Because from this spot, he could like play literally anything. And what's better from Lost Streak? Good question. All right, let's see if we can get direction. Okay, he rolled those 2 quickly. We do want gold, so this gives us gold. Yeah, it's probably just trade sector. Okay. And then, man, as far as direction goes, I have no idea. We saw that someone else is going GP likely. This could be like, it could be anything. I'm not even gonna try to predict. Final placement, because it's YBY1. I don't really love this spot. I'm gonna say this is like a... Just because it's YBY1, I'm gonna say it's a 3rd or 4th. Okay, 3-2. Alright, we're playing cat. Cat reroll. We already have econ. How important is more items? Yumi, secondary carry. Leona. I think probably combat. Combat. Although we're pretty off, like... We want Guardbreaker Hodge. So... Items greater than combat. Pandora's helps us get to Biss. This is combat. For the next 3, you cannot use your shop. Gain 16. No, we need our shop to find Katarina's. Although I guess that's like saying you lose 6 gold. We get... So you gain 10 gold in a full item. But you lose out on 3 shops. I don't think it's this. I kind of like Pandora's because we if we're playing reroll, we should get our Biss. So I think I go... What's our lobby position? 4th? Yeah, I think roll right, roll left, go middle as of right now. Forward thinking. Is there ever a world that we just bail on this and use this as tempo? Forward thinking into Cassante or some Fast 9 board? I mean, I think YBY1 could. I would just take this. I would roll right. Oh my god, this guy's such a beast. Okay, so it's not cat then. It is some type of Fast 9. It's either like Cassante or Fast 9. So Cassante board would be this one. And we have a bunch of AP items which can be used for Akali, Karma. This is the safer play than Fast 9. I think I was just doing a coaching session with Asa where he could do some Fast 9 like this, where Edge of Night can go on, like, frankly, any of these three. How good is or bad is Braum with... I haven't really looked into how to itemize the 5 costs yet. Edge of Night is not a thing on Braum. I mean, it's not bad. Okay. Final placement from this spot? I mean, I feel like he has a chance to win it. I'll give him second or third. Just again because it's YBY1. Alright, 4-2. We just got all our gold. We're gonna have so much gold to convert into units, and we can likely have 3 carries, so I would think at this point we want items greater than combat, greater than E. I could see combat being about at the same level, about equal to combat. I would say maybe items slightly more because he has so much gold. Portable Forge would address items. We want to be flexible, so not this. Probably not this. We don't need more gold, and we'd rather have an artifact than a lucky, like a hand-picked normal. So roll middle, then roll right. Okay, took artifact. All right, from this spot, we don't really have more information other than he got artifacts, and we don't know which artifact. I'm gonna still say second or third. All right, double. Okay, I blanked at looking at that. Hopefully I don't remember what that is. All right, tier rod. This wants to be some type of AP. So we don't have any leaning between, so like basically 50% Prodigy, 50% Sork. Our opener, or actually this could also be Kale. Rage Blade. Could be Kale if we get a good. So I think he probably does the fruit on Kale. If we get like a good power up, although over 9,000 would have been ideal, and if he wanted to do that, he probably should put that in on stage 1 to like see if it was any good. So you can start collecting the stacks. So I'm thinking it's probably not Kale. Could also be the crew, but like nah, not enough of the units. So okay, most likely it's those 2 lines. So because we're not strong in either of those direction, econ, scaling, combat. Mundo reroll, best friend okay, slamming. So roll left, go with slamming. Slamming. Okay. You notice that everyone has taken econ so far. Trade Sucker, Slamming, Patient Study because we're on component anvil. Alright. 3-2. Shojin JG Guardbreaker with Mighty Mech. So this is Sork. Oh, I forgot to make a prediction. This is pretty much 100% Sork. I think from this spot, RE2 is really good, and he's what, third in the lobby right now? Perfect items with good econ. I think this is also... Actually, I think this could play for first or second. I mean, he could very likely just streak this stage. This is like Bis Karma. Let's see, where's Karma? Then we're looking for more Swain tank items, Gwen items. We want Shred, Void Staff, Morello, Edge of Night. So we basically want combat items or combat, right? Combat. Combat plays for first, basically. We are missing anti-heal, so we could go Pyro. I think we want to try a win streak this stage, which will help us get to the late game higher cap. So I think we roll left, definitely roll right. I don't know what the loot table for this looks like. I wonder if... Does this show tables? No. Does this have care package? Also does not. Actually, I haven't even looked at what can solo stage 1 yet. Nefiri, Zach. Okay. Roll right first, then left. Pyro by default. Oh, interesting. Alright, so he definitely wants combat. I guess, what? Is this Fast 9 too? I would have rolled that first. Dilemify? No. Roll left, take middle. Duplicators. Heroic grab bag. Huh. Okay, so then this is a... This looks like an RE3 angle. So it's actually... This could be Sork RE3 or Star Guardian. I haven't played any Star Guardians, so I'm not familiar with that line. Okay, and then stage 4. We still went 8. Got the 2 duplicators. I don't like this spa as much anymore. Still second overall. Like, he rolled down, has 10 gold left, has 4 copies of Ari. Like, I think this is like a 4th or 5th now. He does have the Leona too, so maybe this is a 3rd or 4th. Nah. What was this one? Oh no, that was Destiny. Okay, Destiny gave him the heroic grab bag. Okay, I understand this better. So he has all gold so far. He has a lot of gold, actually. And that gold didn't really translate into hitting his board other than the Leona 2. So a lot of his gold advantage has been lost. He will keep on gaining gold for this. But I really don't like his spot. Because he has no combat. Like, so he definitely wants combat for this last event. Already, oh, no anti-heal yet, so we could do this. It's like item slash combat. Probably not this. Rod. Skip Morello. Probably keep left, roll right 2. Climb the ladder. Probably not. It's not vertical. Okay, just took Sunfire. Okay. I was thinking like took Gold Destiny on 3-2. Does anybody, if you happen to know, if you take Destiny on 3-2, does that, like, do they eliminate like trait options that aren't on your board? Because it would be really bad if you got something random like that was not good. But it seems like every time I've seen Destiny, like people have taken it, so it's probably just completely broken. Okay, Revent. Likely GP angle. Could also be what, Sork? With the sword belt. We have IE. Belt can be even shroud here. We probably want econ greater than items, greater than combat. Deepening shadow, not that. Neither of these are great. Probably take healing orbs over best friend if we're playing GP. A death blade with scaling. Probably take this. Like later game, and move it to Yasuo. Or even just keep it on GP. I'd probably roll left. Okay, took healing. Interesting. I guess this, yeah, huh, okay. Derek. Midas touch, GP. Alright, so this pretty much should be GP now. And then, oh, I didn't predict placement. He's second. Probably generating a decent amount of gold, killing a lot of units. Only 1 GP though, so I want to say 4th or 5th from this spot. Does have 2 bows, so it needs a rod and cloak to get Bis there. And then this can be Edge of Night for Yasuo. It just go pure combat. I guess if it was like big grab bag, fixes items. Epic is not bad either, though. I would probably lean towards this out of these 3. We saw Dishsoap like Tesla Coil because we're on a Component Anvil portal. How good is this? Like, we're not playing Vertical Duelist. I mean, I guess we could pivot into Vertical Duelist. I have not tried that. Attack duels gain 280 AP. So basically you can get up to 30 AD, 30 AP. I have no idea how good this is. Let's take a look at their duelist augments. They don't really have this as a top augment for it. Alright, I'd roll right 2. This helps us to be able to hit our units because we're like kind of behind. Okay, so took adaptive style. So then this is duelist variant. Or maybe he actually just plays the mentor variant. I assume this is duelist variant. It'll be interesting to see which way he goes. Looks like this is just the mentor variant. Huh. Can't tell how good that is. Like, you're really relying on your GP. Nobody else is benefiting from it. Your Yasuo doesn't benefit from it. We're on 4-2. We're 5th place right now. We're at 40 gold. 4 copies and only 2 Yasuos. Like, I don't like this spot at all. Is it a 6th or 7th? We have 2 combat. I guess the good thing is we have a lot of good combat, but we're behind on gold. I think this is econ greater than... We're still missing Rage Blade. We made a Titan. Do we need more items? Probably. Greater than combat. Not explosive growth. Evil Beyond Measure seems pretty good, but like that's like, can we even get to the 3 stars? I'd probably still prioritize like some type of econ. I don't even know what econ could show up here. But probably this. Roll left, roll right. Sword. We want Edge of Night. But I think this is just way more damage. So, and at this point, I think we're just relying on GP. Like Yasuo 3 is so far away. So I think it's just take Evil Beyond Measure. Okay. And then yeah, I still don't like this spot. Okay, who's next? Degree. We have AP opener. Not really much else, so this is Prodigy, Sork, basically. Flex those 2. We have decent frontline, like relative to the rest of the lobby. How strong is the rest of the lobby? Pretty weak. Like we can actually have a chance to streak. So I think from this spot, and everyone else is taking econ. I think we can actually take items to try to streak. Greater than possibly even combat. But probably not. Like, combat first is just not that good, and we don't want scaling combat in this case if we can try to win. Okay, Portable Forge is pretty good. Glove lets us have 3 items by Carousel. We probably want to slam like a Sunfire or Warmog here. Not investment strategy. Yeah, I think we roll investment strategy and then middle, and Portable Forge seems pretty good. Okay. Let's see what artifacts we got. Huh? Okay, so this looks like playing Jhin. I also have not looked at Jhin at all. Let's see. Jhin and Mundo. What artifacts are good in this line? Talisman. Like, okay, the win rate's not that great. Gain a bunch of max health over 1.5 seconds. I mean, it's just whether or not you can actually get to that to trigger. He did full streak up until this point with lots of tank items. Itemization is kind of scuffed. So this is I also didn't update prediction. This looks like Jin reroll. Jin Mundo reroll. I mean, he looks like he can streak even more because he just needs to roll a little bit here to get 2-star Jin, 2-star Mundo. Also with regenerative, like regenerative after the talisman hits is insane. Final prediction from this spot. I think this has to be a top 4. What's Jin's win rate? Probably not that great, right? Yeah, 8%. I'll say 3 or 4 from this spot. He is lacking items here. I think it's, again, is there a problem of having too many items for this? Possibly. I think this is actually econ greater than combat. No. The thing with getting items here is we could end up with an overflow of items in late stage 4. But maybe it's worth it to get items now to streak. So yeah, I think it's econ then items then combat. Okay, take gold destiny. It's not salvage spin, not crown's will. Roll right first. And middle. Ooh, big grab bag's pretty good. Roll right. Okay, we're just gonna take big. Oh, heroic grab bag's good too. I think this is a bigger spike now because we're not that far off from hitting Mundo 2, Jin 2, and this is just sitting on our bench. And this, if we can slam items, lets us generate 4 gold a round from a streak, which kind of makes up for this. So I think it's just big grab bag. Oh, okay. Yeah, like that, I think this lowers the cap. I think this is still a 3rd or 4th. Maybe it took big grab bag, he has a higher cap. I don't really like this, but I am interested to see how he plays it. So he took heroic grab bag greater than big grab bag on 3-2. I will be interested to see if he could run like how that impacts his itemization and his ability to streak stage 3. Let's see what he's at in 4-2. Wow, he's still full streaking. Okay, I guess that paid off. I mean, half the lobby's like almost dead, so this is probably a 2nd or 3rd. Like if there's a spot for a 2nd or... Although he has so many tank items. What is it? I guess secondary tank is like what, set? Like really missing out on Jin items. What does Jin even want? Rage Blade, IE, Guardbreaker. Double Rage Blade. We just want combat now. Greater than items. I mean, I'll take big grab back here too, because we need Jin items. Not this. We have enough gold, I think. Although, I mean, we could generate a lot of gold, but where does that gold even go? Piercing sights. Jin's attack speed isn't that great. We don't really maximize this. Know your enemy, just deal more damage. These unit, I guess Aatrox is probably like has a lot of intersect. We know that Udyr had some overlap for Know Your Enemy. I think I like Know Your Enemy the most out here. Roll right, then roll middle. Blood Rage, that's better for melee. It does make Mundo like insane later if he triggers, but I think it's still left. Roll middle. Keepers. I actually like Keepers because it gives Mundo the time to be able to trigger the talisman. Is that what's called talisman? Yeah, roll left. I like Keepers out of these. Keepers. Huh, tons of stats. Tons of stats. I guess Keepers doesn't get that much value because we're lower level, but so tons of stats doesn't get that much value either. Interesting. Okay. Alright, Kiyoon. Kiyoon, not really much direction. Did not put the fruit on Kale for over 9,000. Also go for Syndra of Rising Chaos. No clear direction at this point. Also no front line. I mean, this could literally be anything. We want direction. So we want direction from the augment. Probably econ slash direction. Greater than items. Greater than scaling combat. Greater than items. Greater than combat. Two trick could go into GP cat. Not this, not this. Roll left middle. Okay, it's just two trick. Then from this spot, we saw that someone else's GP. So, oh, but someone else is cat too. So, and someone is Mundo. So what do we do? We're just gonna contest. I guess we could play a 1-cost reroll. Crew? We have no crew. Kale? Maybe it's just Kale. And then you what? Buy Vi or Mundo? Yeah, I don't like Kiyoon's spot. I mean, it really depends, but Kale, EP, Cat are the most likely options. Prediction for Kiyoon at 2-1. I think this is like a 7th or 8th. Okay. Huh? Crystal Gambit still saving on the 2-cost unless he sold it for econ. 77 stacks. He's probably in the middle of a double down. This looks like it's converting either into Yumi or Zork Karma. AG. Yeah, I mean, it could be either. Which one is he holding more units for? He has units for both. Looks more like a Sork angle to me. And Sork has a higher cap too, so Sork. 65% Sork. Prodigy. And then he's pretty low HP. He's gonna get extra resources from Crystal Gambit. which could be items, but I think at this point this is like items or combat greater than econ. Not middle. We need double econ? I don't think so. Roll middle, right? Left is not great either. Roll right. No, not that. Just take left. Yeah, I really don't like this spot. Piercing. I mean, the good thing is that he's likely uncontested. No, Dishsoap was Prodigy. So no one's playing Sork. But he's so low HP. I think this is 6th or 7th. Only because he's like finding an uncontested line, but he's like so low HP. Okay, so he did angle towards Sork, got the Swain to. This BT is awkward. I guess it's, yeah. Like it eventually goes on to Gwen, but you don't even need really healing. Item wise, we're saving this glove for Guardbreaker. We already spent all our gold. We're at lowest HP. And we lost last round. This is not looking good. 7th or 8th, I would say. We want items or combat. Items greater than combat, greater than it, like big grab bag. If we can get 3 item, we need a 3 item karma right now. I mean, I guess it's Void Staff in the interim. I think items only slightly better than combat. Reinforcement. Okay. Spirit Link. Sunfire. Sunfire, we're lacking anti-heal right now. Spirit Link. Do we even need that much tankiness in this board? There's not enough tankiness. I think it's just Sunfire. Roll left and middle. Okay, you could really like Spirit Link. Alright, Spirit Link. Yeah, I still don't like this spot. 7th or 8th. Okay. Wutpu. We have Double Lucian, Sword Cloak. No real direction, no strong units. So econ / direction. Basically the same thing. Oh, worth the wait. Especially with the item components. Worth the wait has a lot of hits, I feel like. Warpath. Warpath does work better with item components. Portable Forge. I think I like worth the wait here. Roll right. Yeah, worth the wait. Oh, Portable Forge. This really depends on what augment, what he gets. This could be anything. I mean, with the augment artifacts, Log Karma angles, Katarina. Yeah, this could be anything. I don't like this spot. 6th or 7th. All right, 3-2. Contesting Cat. Who else was Cat? Oh, I thought somebody else was Cat, but then they pivoted, I think. Or maybe I was scouting this. Okay, so this looks like Katarina. I guess it could still be Yumi. Like, we're really low HP, and no, this should be Cat reroll, because he needs to roll here. Too low HP to play towards fast 8. It, what is this? Guardbreaker, Edge, Hodge, Edge of Night? Yeah. So, item-wise, we're pretty close, so we probably want Econ combat items. Climb the Ladder is really good combat with 7 battle. Yeah, roll left, right. I want like epic or something, so yeah, let's just climb the ladder. Okay. Even then, I don't really love this spot. I think it's still a 6th or 7th. Maybe at best 5th or 6th. Okay, he hit both of those. Hitting Recon 3 is actually big, but we're at level 6, 20 gold. Climb the ladder is not going to get as much benefit. Like, we're far away from level 8. Well, I guess we just play no X. I don't know, at level 7 you could just play 7 Battle Academia but no Executioner. That probably feels wrong. Here, I would actually take Econ here over combat items. Like, Econ is kind of like getting combat because we want to hit this. Although combat is probably stronger right now. So, and we're like pretty low on HP. So I think Econ and combat about the same level. Class President in a bunch of stats. It's not bad. Roll middle left. No, not that. Left. Roll left. Okay. Class President for combat. Yeah. Oh. So he's gonna take dual Q. What 5 costs are in this? No 5 costs. I guess at level 9. I mean, you're not even getting level 9. So plot armor. Right. I think we can eke out like a 4th or 5th from this spot. Because we did hit both of the 3 stars. Maybe 5th or 6th. Let's see. 5th or 6th. I mean, our items, we got all the utility, we got good items, so 4th or 5th. I'm only a bet on that. Okay, upset max. We have 2 Aries. Interesting. Which basically leans towards Sork is the most likely direction. Sork or Star Guardian. We want Econ. We could be strong soon if we get like 2 stars. Like this. Econ greater than items greater than combat. Roll left, right. Does Ari benefit have some type of AoE effect? I don't think so, right? For red buff to... If the target dies, then split. So it's not she's not the best applier of this, but if we can be reasonably strong, I think we roll left, right anyway. All that shimmers. Moguls, we can make If we get 2-star something, moguls I think makes a lot of sense. I kind of like that more than these. I'd roll right. Wow, he's holding prep. What would he angle prep towards? Disable shop. I think it's all that shimmers moguls. Yeah, all that shimmers. Okay. And mogul solves both econ and items. From this spot, I'd say this is like a 4th or 5th. Well, I guess he can play towards karma if he can hit early and generate gold. It's so much of it depends on if he can hit. Oh, I guess he already got the guaranteed star. Okay, I'm gonna put 2nd or 3rd then. But it's so expensive to hold this. All right, 3rd or 4th. Huh. What are we playing? Sork, okay. It's so expensive. Huh, okay. I think this is still Sork. And then we want items. I don't think we need more econ. We're generating gold here. Probably want, like it's unfortunate that we don't have 2 stars. We're not that, I mean, we're middle of the pack. Oh, gold destiny. Roll middle and right. Sniper. That's not good. Gold destiny. Although I guess I haven't really experimented with the Wraith sniper setup. But this does not look good. Yeah, actually this was exactly the spot I was talking about, right? Like whether Gold Destiny could produce something that is, well, I guess it's not trait specific. It is a 6 or 7. Rage Blade. He's very rich here, and in the middle of the pack, so maybe he can get to 9 and play around Varus. Past 9? Varus? Surprised he stayed so healthy with just a Mundo 1. Or Juggernaut. That more tanky than this Udyr? Gain health versus, I guess Udyr just attacks, yeah. Udyr doesn't have any shield or healing or health, okay. Or even like, I guess same applies here. What do we want? We want, if we want to go fast 9, we could go for another econ for fast 9, or I think it's just combat. Not this. This could be fast 9. We have just not, ideally we would have like 80 plus HP for this. I don't hate it though. Snipers already have damage amp, so roll left middle. Okay. Do we need more items? Overheal. We have Rage Blade. Sword. I think it's this. Overheal? Okay, overheal. And then from this spot, I think it's still a 6 or 7th. Okay, now let's compare with what happens. So let's go to YBY1, and this was, what did YBY1 play? That this one? Okay, yeah. Actual result is Dishsoap first with Prodigy. Yeah, Mal's 3 Prodigy. Degree second. So he really took that Jin Mundo really far. Why did I think Dishsoap was only going to be third or fourth from that spot? Okay, I was worried that he wouldn't be able to hit this. But it's a super high cap when you are able to hit it. Okay, and then Degree, he just tempoed that really well. Yeah. Full tempo that. Surprised Jin Mundo did as well as it did. Okay. And then okay, Jin Mundo. Alright, Wutpu got third with, that was the cat reroll. Did eventually get to the 7 Battle Academia. And so the climb the ladder worked out. I was thinking econ here, but I guess in stage 4 this was really stable. It was stable enough that combat allows for just more upside. So cat 3, recon 3, stable stage 4, and play for top 4. This seems like it's hard to win out. YBY1 went 4th. Played Cassante. All out Cassante. We did predict that. Augment wise, because he was double econ, forget what he selected on 4-2. Portable Forge. His cap was just lower. Like, he hit everything, but he got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Got to 9. And fully itemized a bunch, but I guess these items here are awkward. Upset max 5th with, what is this? Sniper Bastion. He didn't actually get Bears 2. I mean, I feel like that's salvaging a tough spot. AC double went Sork, got 6. Sork Karma. What was his spot? Like, why did I think he was 4th or 5th? Oh, it's because he ran out of gold. Like, if he had a Karma 2 here, it'd be a different story, but he was low HP. Wait, was he low HP? No, he's 2nd HP, but just ran out of steam there. Went from 2nd to 6th. Okay. Revent went 7th. And he played GP reroll. Predicted a 7th there. I think what we saw was that he was just too far behind, like, hitting these. Yeah, no Yasuos, like, only 40 gold here. His augments were, like, kind of sketch. All right, and then 8th is Kiyoon, which is he was playing also Sword Karma, which is tough because he was contested by Double. Okay, so that also explains why Double didn't hit, because Kiyoon was contesting him. So from a prediction standpoint, Dishsoap went first. I think I am Mouse 3 win con. I need to keep that Mouse 3 for Prodigy. Like, we know that Yumi's win rate is lower, but if we go into Mal's here, the win rate probably goes up good amount, yeah, 3.1. Degree we predicted well. Like, if seems like Jin Mundo can do well if you just like tempo it the whole game, like Degree did. Third, Cat surprised me. Key thing is, I think, really hitting Recon 3 and Cat 3. Probably underestimating how strong that is. Though I have played this decent amount. Like, win share is so bad. The top 4 share? Or where's... The top 4 share is not great either. 3-star 3.9. Yeah, actually, 3-star Cat is 4.1, 3-star Recon is 3.9. So, Recon 3 necessary for top 4. Top 3 to 4. But I think Cat just seems like it really caps out at like second or third place. At least at higher levels. 4th place, YBY1 got lower. I think it's because he was double econ, so lower cap since double econ. Still pulled out 4th. Upset Max. Yeah, this was that sniper emblem kind of screwed him. Double contested by Kiyoon's and missed on a 4-2 roll down. Or actually it was 4-1 roll down because he was already at 10 gold. Yeah, his spot looked good and then it looked really bad because he was contested. GP reroll. Yeah, his augments were not great. And then behind tempo for econ. Kiyoon just was not doing well the whole game. Playing from a contested spot. I didn't like his augments either. Meh augments, playing contested, ended up 8th. So the biggest gap from my prediction was Dishsoap. Mouse 3, I think I'm underestimating by a lot. And then the Cat 3, Recon 3 makes a big difference. Otherwise, everyone else was pretty in range with my predictions. Okay, cool. I hope that this was helpful for you. I'll include a link to this spreadsheet in the description below. Love to hear your thoughts, questions, feedback in the comments below as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.